Byte of Truth. Conspiracy, clicks, and crimes. Can AI predict hate?
Imagine this. It's 3 a.m. Someone in Michigan Googles Rothschilds control everything. Not unusual. But 2 weeks later, a hate crime occurs just down the road. Coincidence? Maybe. Or maybe, just maybe, that late-night search is part of a darker digital pattern. Welcome to Byte of Truth, where we decode the intersection of tech, society, and occasionally, conspiracy theories that make your uncle's Facebook page look like a crime scene. Today we're digging into a fascinating and slightly disturbing study by researchers from Milano and the EU's Fermi project. It explores whether online demand for conspiracy theories can predict real-world hate crimes using AI, Google search trends, and deep learning. In other words, can a machine spot the digital breadcrumbs that lead to violence? And what does that mean for our online habits and our offline safety?
The big idea: conspiracies as information pollution.
Let's start at the top. Conspiracy theories aren't new. From the moon landing being fake to lizard people running the UN, it's a buffet of shadowy plots. But the researchers argue that conspiracy theories are a form of information pollution, basically digital smog that clogs our public discourse, skews perception, and sometimes incites hate. And not all conspiracies are equal. The study focused on 36 racially or politically charged theories, like the Great Replacement, QAnon, and yes, Obama Kenya. These aren't just fringe ideas. They're search terms people are typing into Google. And here's the key question: do those searches correlate with hate crimes in the real world?
The AI twist: teaching machines to sniff out trouble.
Now to answer that, the team used a deep learning model, a 1D convolutional neural network, or 1D CNN, if you like sounding smart at parties. They fed it weekly search trends from Google between 2015 and 2019, focused on Michigan. Why Michigan? Because it had detailed time-stamped hate crime data, and because Florida was busy with other stuff. They trained the AI to detect if spikes in conspiracy searches predicted a rise in hate crimes 2 or 3 weeks later. And guess what? Some theories actually improved the model's predictions. The AI got better at forecasting hate crimes when it had access to data on search interest in certain conspiracies. Scary. A bit. Impressive? Definitely.
The smoking gun? Which theories predict violence?
So which theories raised red flags? Not all of them. In fact, only 8 out of 36 improved the model's prediction accuracy. Leading the charge was the Great Replacement theory. Searches for it showed a 6.4% improvement in predicting hate crime spikes 2 to 3 weeks later. Also notable: QAnon, the Rothschilds, Tuskegee syphilis study, Obama Kenya, and even 10 Days of Darkness, because apparently 4 wasn't dramatic enough. Now, the researchers aren't saying these theories cause hate crimes, but they do say there's a statistical association strong enough to help a deep learning model make more accurate predictions. And hey, when AI starts connecting the dots between internet rabbit holes and violent acts, maybe it's time we look up from our screens.
Why it matters: neutralization, echo chambers, and algorithms.
Let's zoom out. Why might some conspiracy theories correlate with hate crimes? The paper leans on 2 theories. 1. Neutralization theory, where people justify breaking moral rules because the system is corrupt. 2. Differential association theory. Basically, you learn deviance from your digital crowd. Combine those with algorithms that feed users more of what they already believe, and you've got a recipe for radicalization in just a few clicks. And here's the kicker: The time lag between online search spikes and hate crimes was often 2 to 3 weeks. That means the danger might be brewing long before it explodes offline.
What we can and can't say.
A quick reality check. This study doesn't prove causation. It's not Minority Report. The AI isn't predicting who will commit crimes, just when hate crimes are more likely based on digital chatter. Also, it's not all bad news. Most conspiracy theories tested had no predictive power at all. So your cousin's YouTube deep dive on lizard overlords? Probably not a national threat. Probably. But it does show that some narratives online are statistically linked to spikes in real-world hate. And AI can help us detect that pattern before it escalates. Which begs the question, should tech companies, governments, or civil society use AI to intervene? And if so, how? So, next time you see a viral post claiming George Soros is controlling the weather, maybe pause and think. Not just about misinformation, but about the real-world impact these narratives might have. We're living in a time where search bars and hashtags may hold more predictive power than we ever imagined. The line between digital and physical is blurrier than ever, and it's not just a tech issue. It's a societal one. If this episode gave you something to think about, or at least made you Google 1DCNN, don't worry, it's not a K-pop group. Go ahead and hit subscribe. Check out the paper conspiracy to commit if you're into stats and code. And follow us on social's Byte of Truth for more deep dives at the crossroads of society, software, and speculation. Until next time, I'm Sébastien Deschamps. And remember, not every search is harmless. Byte of Truth, signing off.